I'm Randy Efron from Skylattice Property Capital and Real Estate Adventure Club. I'm a former CPA and I spent over a decade in New York City investing capital into commercial real estate on behalf of the private equity and Wall Street lending firms that I worked for. Now I leverage that experience and those relationships to help you raise capital for your real estate deals. Today's episode is part 4 of bridge loans, and we are going to discuss the second metric that bridge lenders use to determine their loan proceeds. That metric is called the as-stabilized debt yield, which is calculated by dividing the property's as-stabilized net operating income by the bridge loan amount. Similar to the as-stabilized LTV metric, what the bridge lender is looking for here is an as-stabilized debt yield that is high enough to convince the lender that their loan can be refinanced in the future. Bridge lenders favor higher debt yields over lower debt yields. Debt yields are one of the key metrics that CMBS lenders use to size their loans. I'll explain what CMBS loans are in another episode, but for the time being, just know that bridge lenders typically want to know that their bridge loans can be refinanced with CMBS loans, hence their use of the debt yield metric. The debt yields that bridge lenders target vary by property type, geography, and deal profile. CMBS lenders require a higher debt yield for hotels than they do for multifamily properties, so bridge lenders require the same. Remember, the calculation for debt yield is stabilized NOI divided by loan amount. Therefore, the higher the debt yield, the higher a property's NOI is relative to its loan amount. It makes sense that a lender would require a higher debt yield for a hotel than a multifamily property because hotels are subject to greater variability in cash flows than multifamily properties by virtue of their nightly leases rather than their annual leases. Lenders want to make sure that there is plenty of cash flow to service their debt even if business levels change. Since the as-stabilized metrics are what matter most to bridge lenders, some bridge lenders are willing to offer very high leverage bridge loans. For example, if a borrower is purchasing a multifamily property for $100 and they intend to invest $25 into a renovation, the bridge lender may be willing to lend 95% of the $125 aggregate deal cost if that $25 renovation results in higher cash flows and values. There you have it. Between this episode and my prior episodes, you should now have a good general understanding of bridge loans. Please click like, subscribe, or follow to stay informed about new episodes, or send me an email at randy.efron@skylattice.com if you need to refinance your loans, need help raising debt or equity capital, or would just like to leverage your time better without incurring any overhead. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.